next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Mac Darden gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Watson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. In now, Sean Voss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to second for one. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Can't quite get the out after an impressive snag.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Aaron Watson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Aaron Watson.
Slapped hard the opposite way and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Stepping in, Devin Edwards. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Let's go now. One time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Throw over to the bag.
He's good.
And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, let her fly right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Standing in now, Freddie Marquez, as this is on the ground softly towards first. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Ryan Lawless will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Ball 1.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go. Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
3-0 now.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Yeah! That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count 3-0.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Aguero is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Charles Harding comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So stepping in, number 6, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that's just a tough way to make the first out of the inning. You go from runners at the corners with nobody out to just a runner at third with 1 out. Now if they can find a way to get this guy at the plate, they have a pretty good chance of getting out of this inning scot-free.
Aaron Watson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Harding over to his left, and that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Richmond leads this one.
Let's go.
Pedro Reyes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Hit out towards second. Watson is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman number 25, Will Hines.
Aaron Watson steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Watson.
To short, hit hard. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly. But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Devin Edwards comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bump these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Oliver Tejada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Let it fly now. Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Looking good. No one better.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Now batting.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Ryan Lawless will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
No one better. Clutch up right now, babe.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Hey, we need you right here. Let's go, kid.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this
league. Go right here. No one better. No one better.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
No one better.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Up for us. Right guy, right place.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn. Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Rivas is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Get out, get out, get out.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
Come on, baby, one time, here we go.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Grant Green, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound is feeling it too.
Grounder down the line at third.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And when you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Hey, clutch off right here.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Almost the final out of the ball game, and we've seen guys get rung up for less.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Right side. He's got it. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, baseball can be a cruel game sometimes. Here he does everything right out there on the mound, but this still is going to wind up as an infield single. And more important to him, it's also going to tie this ball game up.
A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. Juan Rios will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Watson scoops it up and taken in out there for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK? Pedro Reyes gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Aaron Watson will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Into the windup and the pitch.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Right here, need you right here, Tig.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Aaron Watson heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Aaron Watson.
All right, one time right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Rios is in pursuit, 1 down.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Aaron Watson
Chief,
will
one
stand
time.
in again.
Here we go.
He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Don't be
Yeah,
afraid.
and he just
Let it
needs
fly
to make
one
a small
time.
adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with
There you
it.
go, front of the ball,
1
front of the
run
ball.
scores. Around third and being waved on home.
beat
And
it.
not
Hey.
in time as the 2nd run scores.
Wow.
catcher, number
And how
40.
he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Rolando Lott will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
17, Rolando Lott.
Devin Edwards will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at 2nd and 3rd.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here
Let it
with
fly
just
now.
a simple base hit.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's
Hold up,
through
hold
into
up,
right
right
field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
And here's a spot where
Number
when you've got
68.
runners in scoring position, you know you're going to get a pitch to hit. He just jumps on the very first one he sees and bangs it into right field to drive in a run.
Number 68 steps in now. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94.
See you driving.
And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here
And
we
a
go.
good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
4
Hey, have a
runs
rip,
here
kid.
in this
Here you
half
go.
inning.
Ball.
2-1.
Hey, good takedown
He's in a
there. Leave it
situation
down.
now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2-1. Here it is. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Standing in now, Ryan Lawless.
One pitch. Here
Started
we
to
go.
go
Let's
around
go.
there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around.
can't
He was
find
lucky to
any
put
space,
on the
huh?
brakes when he did.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Time in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Richmond leads this one 5-0. Juan Rios will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Got no one.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 1, Tomas Rivas.
Aaron Watson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Watson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Hard hit ball to second. Reyes from shallow right. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Juan Rios makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.